Yo, what's up, y'all? Welcome this week's episode of Talks with TVBOO. Welcome this week's episode of the podcast. Hope you're having a great week, and I appreciate y'all being here, dude. Merry Christmas, happy holidays, happy Hanukkah, whatever it is you celebrate, man. Happy that, dude. I'm getting in the spirit. I just went and bought this damn Santa hat. I'm about to go set up my Christmas tree as soon as I'm done with this intro. You know, I'm just trying to get spirited up. So whatever it is y'all celebrate, man, I hope y'all are getting in the spirit, man. It's a lot of fun to get into things. And also, things that are a lot of fun is this episode today. We have a great episode with a great guest. Before I introduce this guest, I just got to say, I have a new song dropping this Friday, and it's the first single off my upcoming comedy record. The single is Strawberries, a true love song. Now, y'all have heard parts of this song as the intro for every single podcast episode, just about. But there's a lot of this song that y'all ain't heard before. And like I said, it's the first single off my upcoming album. And I've been talking about this album on this show for a long time. It's the best thing I've ever done in my life. It ain't an electronic album. It's a comedy album. It's all musical. It's just fun, goofy, catchy songs, okay? Y'all make sure to go check it out Friday when the single drops and whenever the album drops next Friday. I haven't announced that yet, but I'm just going to go ahead and tell y'all now. Like I said, I'm self-releasing this album, and it would mean a lot, and it'd help a lot if y'all listened to it and shared. Like I said, this is a lot of people will say, you know, this album's different, you know, when they're talking about their music. You know, you ain't never heard nothing like this, but I'm being for real. I'm hella nervous about releasing it just because it is so different, and I haven't heard an album like it, but I'm very, very proud of it, and I love it. You know, I listen to it all the time. It's just, I think they're really great songs, so y'all make sure to go check that out. But my guest this week is somebody I've been a fan of for a while, bro. He's a producer, makes some of the fattest tunes, man. Every time he sends me music, I'm just like, God damn, this man's got it going on. Him and I got to meet earlier in the year, did some shows together. And then when he was playing a show in New Orleans, so I got to have him over. We got to hang out. And it was fucking awesome, man. He's a great guy. He's a fun cat to talk to. Amazing producer. If you don't know him, you about to. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Tsimba.
Come here, girl, 'cause that's fact. Let me take my tongue and go around your dirt track. I met a girl and her booty tastes like strawberries. I swear to God, this could be the one that I'm marrying. Hey, hey, and she's so different. I made that from behind. I met a girl and her booty tastes like strawberries.
Cheers, brother.
Cheers, man. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, I appreciate you being here, man.
Hell yeah.
Nice and cold.
Delicious.
How you doing today, dude?
Dude, I'm doing fucking good. It's
Yeah?
been a while since I've been down here. Definitely stoked to play tomorrow.
Yeah, out here in New Orleans.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm gonna be honest, man. You caught me at a good time today.
Yeah?
As far as, dude, I've been sad today, bro.
Sad?
Yeah, dude. So, dude, I literally today has been a whole struggle, and what got me out of that struggle was playing drums.
Yeah.
So, like, whenever you got here, I was just finishing up a drum session. And
Yeah,
so,
I
like,
heard ya.
yeah, dude, it fucking changed my entire attitude.
Yeah.
God damn.
I mean, it's just like, because I'm a drummer too, so
Yeah.
I get that. Like, I miss hitting the skins so hard just because, like, getting that angst and that aggression out, just something about, like, you know, like hammering down on the fucking drums compared to, like, sitting down in a chair and, like, making beats. That's just, like, not the same.
Yeah, it's
You know what I
definitely
mean?
not, man. I mean, you don't break up a sweat unless you're in this room whenever you're making beats, dude, especially in the summer. God, in the summer, I'll be sweating my ass off in here. Dude, I had my fan going the wrong way for the longest time.
Yeah?
Yeah, I had the S fanboys over here, and they were like, bro, your fan's going the opposite way. I said, no, it's not. And they flipped it, and I started getting air on me, and I was like, oh, my God.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
Oh, yeah, there's like a reversal button. And, like, dude, I've just been hotboxing in here every summer just about.
Yeah.
I'm hot right now, bro. I ain't gonna
Yeah,
lie.
I feel you, man. The smell of beer is just like...
Yeah, you spilled beer right before we started this. It's okay. This carpet has seen tons of beer.
Looks like beer.
But yeah, bro, I was just fucking... God, dude, even today, I was like, I gotta do this podcast. I hope I'm in a better mood by the time he gets here.
Damn.
I don't have a lot of those days.
Yeah?
I don't. So when I have them, it kind of sucks.
Yeah.
Because, like, I'm usually pretty energetic and motivated. Dude, today, you know, it's just one of those days, you know, when you don't want to wake up, like, everything is fucked and everybody sucks, you know?
Yeah, I feel you, man. I mean, you look good, though.
Thank you,
There's a
dude.
plus.
You look great, too, man.
Thank you, dude. Been trying to, like, maximize my sexiness, you know?
Dude, you got it going on with the hair all the time, dude. Like, what do you do with that hair? Like, how do you do? You look like almost Persian. Like, if you had a gold chain, you'd look kind of Persian. Do you have any
That's why
Persian?
I don't wear gold.
No, okay. Do you have any Persian in you?
No, actually, I'm half Filipino, half Italian.
Okay.
Yeah, so half adobo, half gabagool.
Got you. Yeah, dude, I feel like if you just wore a gold chain and a lot of cologne.
I mean, I feel like I wear a decent amount of cologne, but I don't know.
I don't wear any cologne, man. I just got the deodorant, man. But then I smell a dude with some nice cologne. I'm like, fuck, I might be gay. You know what I mean?
BO smells good.
No, not BO, bro. I'd fucking, you know, there's like
Pheromones.
there's like a scientific study to it, or like, you know, like, and I'm not attracted to it, but like, I had read, I think one day, I had read it or somebody had told me, but I've heard this either way, that like, you know, like whenever a guy doesn't wear like deodorant and have like a musty smell, there's like a chemical that's like activated in like women's brains or whatever chemicals are activated inside of a woman. Pheromones.
Yeah. Like my girl was actually telling me, I think they sell it at her work. She works at like a vitamin store, and like they actually sell like pheromones you can spray on yourself, so that like it hits that trigger. Like if let's say you're trying to go out and like you're trying to meet up with somebody, or like trying to fuck.
So you can just smell musty?
I mean, it's like almost like a subconscious thing. Like it almost doesn't even have a smell. It's weird. You know?
Because I smell a musty ass wook. I'm like, God damn, someone needs to put on some deodorant.
Yeah.
I don't know. I will say, I think one of the reasons why I feel like I've been noticing more as an adult that people stink. I didn't notice so much as a kid. You know, other smells, I guess it didn't bother me. But I blame the woke culture why shit people smell at times.
Woke culture?
Yeah. Because they'll be like putting charcoal and some fucking toothpaste.
Yeah.
Or like you'll be fucking using like, you know, raccoon piss as fucking deodorant or something like that.
Ass. I can't, like, there's certain smells I just cannot do. Like Palo Santo and shit like that.
Yeah.
That shit just like, if somebody lights that shit, I have to leave the room.
Yeah, I'm like, give me these fucking chemicals that probably ain't good for us, but they smell good.
It's just like, it makes the air thick. You know what I mean? It's like hard to fucking breathe.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just like, I can't fucking do it, dude.
So
Like, I don't know how people deal with it.
I blame woke culture, dude. Don't be, you know, they're like using deer piss before they go out because they're trying to get, you know, attractive woman.
Yeah, I mean, I'm used to shitty smells too, you know? Like, I was living in Brooklyn for so long that it's like, you know, like the smell of shit doesn't bother me anymore. But like that kind of shit, though.
Brooklyn does
it's like
stink.
too natural almost, you know?
It stinks downtown New Orleans too, man. Like on Bourbon, that shit stinks over there. Yeah.
I want to check it out while I'm here.
You should, man. You should go tonight or tomorrow night. I mean, good nights. I mean, nice weather both days, I believe. So,
Cool.
you should definitely go, dude.
Nice. Yeah, I'm down.
Yeah. How's you know, you just moved to Atlanta.
Yes. It's fucking great, dude. Honestly, like, you know, I was producing my bedroom for a long fucking time, and like, you know, I got the job done, you know, but now I have a fucking studio, which is like something that like I've wanted to fucking do for so long, and I finally got there. So it's like I still have to sound treat it, and like, you know, like I want to do it proper. Like I don't want to half-ass it or anything like that. Like I want to do it super proper so that it like sounds great in there, and just like I just want to be legit, you know. Like not to say that I was unlegit, you know.
It worked.
But like yeah, but like I just want to take it to the next level and just like have my own space now, you know. No more roommates barging in while I'm trying to work on a tune.
Or masturbating, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's great.
That's happened too many times. But
I think I had a roommate walking on me jerking off once back when I had roommates. I think pretty sure it walked in on me jerking off. Your parents ever walking on you jerking off when you were younger?
no, but they definitely knocked on the door.
Knocked on the door?
Yeah.
See,
I
my mom
always locked the door.
My mom learned how to knock because she walked in on me jerking off one day.
So there was like a secret knock. Would you like knock?
No.
Like...
She just one day she didn't knock and she walked in on me jerking it. And after that, she started knocking.
Yeah. It's like that scene from Grandma's Boy, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. He like comes on her.
Up on the toilet.
That's on. Bro, that's gotta be such a fucking scarring thing as for like a parent or a mother. You know what I mean? It's just your innocent little child, and it's just not anymore.
Just being
what's going on in that room next door at night? You know.
So bad.
That's fucked up, man.
Yeah. And like my mom, like if she ever, thank God she never like actually caught me in the act, because she's like, my mom on my mom's side of the family, they're all like super conservative. Because like with the Philippines,
What, do conservatives not jerk off?
well, like not like when I say conservative, I don't mean it in like a political sense. I mean it in like a just like a
religious sense.
Kind of, where it's just like, so like in the Philippines, there's this weird dynamic that exists, like especially with women, where it's like there's no in between. It's like you're either like a mother or you're like stripping or something like that.
Really?
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Damn.
So it's like my mom, like she's completely sober. She only drinks once a year on New Year's Eve, 1 glass champagne. That's it. You know? So it's like when I started smoking weed in high school and all this shit, she just like didn't get it at all. And she just like thought I was gonna ruin my life and like all this fucking shit. So it's just like, even to this day, she doesn't really get it. You know what I mean? Like, even if she saw me drinking this beer, she'd be like, "Oh, you're gonna end up like your dad." Like, you know what I mean? Like, kind of shit. But
How'd your dad end up?
he's alright now.
Okay, word.
I think.
That's a whole nother ball.
Yeah.
Okay, word. We don't have to get into that by any means.
I mean, it's totally fine. I'm like pretty open about it. Like let's just say addiction runs in my family.
I feel that, man. I had my brother was addicted to heroin for a little bit, dude, and that shit was tough to see.
Yeah.
But like, it was tough to see. It sucks. But at the same time, I was great. I wish it wouldn't have happened to him because I feel like he had like more potential than like he just had a lot. I don't know. I wish it wouldn't have happened, but at the same time, you take positives from it. So like, I'm grateful that it happened because I've never fucked with any type of like hard drug.
Yeah, man.
Or, I've done like psychedelics, you know what I mean? Some party drugs here and there. But like, I've never done like a hard drug and I'll never do. I've never fucked with pills. I never will. Just because I saw like somebody who was like, my brother was like my hero.
Yeah.
And then seeing that, get fucked up, I was just like, okay, drugs are bad. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, really.
I feel you, dude. I had so like one of my best friends, to this day, still my best friend, like neighborhood kid status, like since we were like boys, right?
Homie.
Yeah, and like he struggled with the heroin addiction, and he actually like managed to overcome it, and like he still parties like now and then, but like to see him like go through all that while we were in high school and like like still be like cognitive and like like be able to party without the temptation is just like mind blowing to me, because there's not that many people that can come back from that shit.
No, yeah, for sure. I mean, I was talking to Ravenscoon last weekend.
Nice,
and
Paul's a good boy.
Yeah, Paul's a good guy, man, and because he's a sober guy.
Did not know that.
Yeah, and I hope he doesn't mind. I don't think he would mind me talking about this, and that's why I don't think he would mind this at all, because I'm pretty sure he's been pretty open about it on the internet. But I was sitting there talking to him, and it was my birthday, so I was drunk. I was, and I'm sitting there.
Like 10 of these?
Oh, dude, yeah, a bunch of whiskeys and cigars. So like, I was in there. I was feeling myself.
Yeah.
And so, but I'm sitting there and I found myself, I'm talking to him and we're talking about like sobriety and stuff. Cause I had brought it up cause I'm like, wait, you're, cause I think I remember him telling me another time. And then there was a moment where I like, oh fuck, I kind of feel bad being fucked up in front of him, but he had such a good handle on it and everything. Yeah. And so that does take a lot of strength, man. Cause I was like, I had asked him, I was just like, because my mother was an alcoholic, but she, got better. But now, she drinks. But they say once you're an alcoholic, you're always an alcoholic. I don't necessarily know if I believe in that or not. Who knows?
Right.
But she definitely ain't like off the rails. So that's something I asked Paul. I was like, do you ever think you'll be in a point in your life to where like you could, have a beer and it wouldn't affect you? And he's like, man, I don't know, but I'm okay not having one.
Yeah.
I'm like, cool.
Was he like? Like if this is cool,
dude. Like I said, I don't think this would be wrong talking about it.
Did it come from like him did he used to be an addict or?
Yeah. That's why he had gotten. Okay, so that's why I had asked him like if he ever thought he could be to a point to where like he get to just have a beer and it not affect him. Mm-hmm. But like he had such a strong hold on it to where it was like, he's gonna be fine if he doesn't ever have that sip.
Yeah.
He's okay without not finding out. And I'm like, okay, that takes a lot of power.
Yeah.
So
Speaking of sips, do you mind if I get another one?
Yeah, dude, have a sip. We're talking about sobriety as we sit here drink, bro. That's fucked up. Yeah, dude, are we going to hell for that one? Hopefully, man. I hope not. I see like you got like a cross on your ear.
It's actually a sword.
Oh, okay, word.
Yeah, I got like this whole.
They can't hear you if you're that far away.
Oh, my fault.
You good.
I actually have this whole obsession with swords.
I think I remember you telling me that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's actually like kind of an interesting story. So it's like, remember when COVID first started and Twitch was popping off, like everybody was like fucking streaming on Twitch. Mm-hmm. So like the whole sword thing came about because I was like, okay, what's the funniest text art that I could find and just spam in every Twitch chat that I'm in? So I just found like this text katana sword, and like every time I would be in the chat, like I wouldn't even say what's up, like I would just like be like boom, just like this text sword. And it got to the point where like, oh, Simba's in the chat, swords out, and like people would repost the sword.
It's like dicks out for Jesus, swords out for Simba.
Yeah, pretty much. So like my manager at the time was like, yo, we could use this. This is actually like kind of cool. So it's like now it's at the point where it's like I own 5 swords, paid for none of them. Just like fans just like literally send me this shit and like we'll be like, yo, like seems like you'll have better use out of this than I would. I just have this laying around. It's like I wish I just had swords laying around, but now I do, and it's just like it's cool. Like I got blow dart gun, I got a crossbow, fake grenades.
Do you ever go like in the backyard and like fucking practice?
Yo, hell yeah! I actually fucking managed to kill a cockroach one time with my blow dart gun.
Okay, I thought you were gonna say like a deer or like a squirrel. I thought you were gonna say something badass, but I mean, with the dart gun, I mean that's kind of cool,
Yeah.
How many shots was it? The first shot?
It was not the first.
Okay,
shot. It was like the 5th shot.
Okay, that's still impressive.
But dude, like the thing is, like, so after like the way the cockroach was, it was like I pinned it to the wall, yeah,
Ooh.
and then like it was like stuck there, and then like me and my girlfriend like tried to clean it up, and it was still moving. So we're like, nah, we're not cleaning this shit up. We're gonna wait for this shit to be dead first.
Bro,
it
listen.
took 2 fucking days for that shit to die.
That's disgusting.
Yeah.
So here's something that you and other people who are like scared of like roaches or wasps or like there's people who are like terrified of spiders and stuff like that. What you got to remember, bro, next time you see a roach moving like that, bro, who's the alpha in that house? You know what I mean? Like they don't. You shouldn't be scared of it. They should be scared of you. That's my mentality.
I think they definitely are scared of me now after the blow dart gun.
Oh, bro, I'll get on attack mode, bro. So straight up, man, I have a good cockroach story. If we're just sharing cockroach stories, dude. So it was this year. It was during the heat of summer. So New Orleans has the highest population of cockroaches in the country and maybe possibly the world. It might be the world. Yes.
Compared to New York City?
It has the highest because of the humidity.
Oh, okay.
The humidity, the swampiness, they fucking thrive in that. Dude, and one night, dude, not the day, one night, fucking 22 cockroaches I killed in my house in one night.
How big were they?
They weren't like, fucking a foot, but they were, they weren't the tiny ones either. They were fucking decent sized cockroaches.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, dude, but when I saw the second one, bro, I didn't get scared. I got pissed. I said, bet. I went and got a bandana and put it on, bro. I fucking stood up with 2 shoes in my hands. I'm like, these bitches came to the wrong fucking house. Bro, I killed 22 in one night in my home. Dude. That shit was fucking disgusting. And listen, you see my house. I'm like, I have a clean house.
Yeah.
It ain't. I'm a clean man.
You are.
That's just man. Louisiana. But after that, bro, I went on the offense. I went and got traps, poisons, everything the next day. Sprayed around my house, bro. I'm like, you bitches came to the wrong house. I ain't seen a cockroach in my house since.
Dude, you need a blow dart gun.
Huh?
You need a blow dart gun.
Wow, dude, I got hands, bro.
I don't know, man. There's something satisfying about just like
shooting,
firing. Because like with a blow dart gun, it's like not like a gun where you could like aim and like look down a sight. So it's kind of like you have to just like
you have to think about it. Yeah.
You're just like, is this the right angle? Yeah.
That's cool. I've never done a blow dart. I've done blow jobs, but never a blow dart.
Damn.
But
you should try it sometime. It's fun.
Yeah, you should too.
Brought it.
You should have, man. Would they allow you to bring it on a flight?
I feel like the blow dart gun would have been fine, and we would just had to get darts.
We could do like little. We could just do spitballs.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, it shoots BBs and shit too.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I don't know, man. There's only one way to find out.
Yeah.
There really is only one way to find out.
Well, if you're finding yourself in Atlanta, let me know.
Okay, and we'll go do some blow darting.
I remember, so how did it go when you were in Wyoming shooting guns the next day?
Oh, bro, that was awesome.
Yeah? I wanted to ask you about that.
That was awesome. Dude, it was great, man. I was out there with this dude that looked like Johnny Bravo. For real, man. I called him Johnny Bravo. I forget his real name.
Was that homie that picked us up from the airport?
No, I wasn't that guy.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, man. So people who don't know what we're talking about, you and I played this festival out in Wyoming, Mad Mountain Music Festival, fun time, beautiful,
excellent festival, yeah.
Beautiful place, amazing hospital. Like the people running it were doing great. They were great. But the owner of the festival had asked me to stay an extra day, so we could shoot some badass guns.
What kind of guns were you firing? Bro,
we were shooting AR-15s, AK-47s.
Like fully auto shit?
So we had this thing, and I forget what it's called. I think it's called a binary trigger. Now,
is that like with the paintball gun?
Yeah, now I know you've heard of non-binary, but this is binary. Okay, so this is a binary trigger. I don't know if they make non-binary triggers yet, but I'm sure they will at one point.
They have to.
They will at some point. These guns will have to, get with the times. But those non-binary or the binary triggers, they're honestly, because automatic guns are illegal in Wyoming, most states, unless you have the clearance for them. I have buddies who have clearances and shit, so I've shot those before. But the binary triggers, bro, they automatic, bro. That is like I'm just saying, like I was like, this is such a loophole in the system that it's and it was awesome, bro. In Wyoming, you can just go out in the mountains and just shoot, and there's like we're in a place where literally there's just ammo everywhere, people shooting and shit. It was awesome.
Was it like an actual gun range?
No.
Sick.
Yeah, no, it was just a mountain.
That's fucking dope.
Yeah, and this guy like walked by as he was hunting. I was like, cool.
Fuck yeah.
I was like, we're like kind of fucking up your hunt. And he's like, cool. I'm walking like a mile anyway. I'm like, word. He's like, the deer here are used to it. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, they're used to getting fired at.
Yeah, he was bow hunting. Bow hunting had just started that time, but it was a good time, man.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I like shooting guns myself a little bit. I haven't done it in a while. My dad is like pretty big into guns, but like the first time I actually shot a gun, I'm pretty sure I have tinnitus because of this. But so like I was actually in the Philippines, like visiting my family when I was like 15 years old, right? I have like so many cousins. Like my mom has like 5 sisters that live there, and then like like
it's just
the
the stereotype.
my family lives there. Yeah,
it just nails the stereotype.
Literally dead ass. Like not even joking.
I love that, dude. I love that. I love it.
So like my uncle like takes me right. So like everyone in the Philippines, they call me Mark Boy, right? When I go there,
dude, my family calls me Mitch Man.
Mitch Man.
Yeah. They have since I was a kid. But continue. I thought that was cute.
No, that's fucking adorable.
Yeah, I like Mark Boy. It's cute.
Yeah. So like I remember just like waking up at 15 years old, right? I woke up, it was fucking early in the morning. My uncle drives up to my grandpa's house with a moped. And he's just like, Mark Boy, come, we shoot guns now.
We shoot guns now.
I was like, okay. And then like I literally just hopped on the back of the moped, like literally holding on to him for dear life, like driving through the fucking village, right? And then he was like, we go to the ammo store. So we go to the ammo store, he buys like rounds. And then I was like, do you have a license for this? He's like, yeah, but it's expired. And I was like, okay. So
do they care there?
Nah.
Okay, because I don't know much about Philippines.
Oh, dude.
If I'm being honest.
Their laws there are pretty primitive and backwards.
Cool.
We can get into that after the story. If you
want. Yeah, interesting. But continue. Yeah, sorry for interrupting.
But like, no, you're good. But so like, yeah, we ended up like getting the gun rounds, and then we drive this moped like all the way out of town, like so far. Like I can't even remember how long I was like sitting on this fucking moped for. And then like we meet up with his boys who like have a pickup truck. And like I could see the rainforest like straight from like where we were standing. We get in the pickup truck, and then we drive to a hut, and then like these dudes just like walk into the hut. They're in there for like 5 minutes, and they just pick up a car engine, and they just like get an engine for like a car.
Oh, a car engine.
Like,
I thought you were saying like orange in a weird way.
No,
a car engine. I'm like, what? Continue that.
A car engine, and then they put it in the back seat of in the back of the pickup, and then I'm sitting in the back of the pickup with them, and they're like, oh, Mark Boy, yeah? I was like, yeah, that's me. And they're like, New York City? New York City? I was like, well, I'm from America, but yeah. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if that's how you associate America, then yeah, I do know of New York City, right?
Yeah, they probably, probably not every day they talk to someone who lives in New York, if I'm being honest, yeah.
And like, so like...
Or actually, I don't know that. I'm assuming.
No, you're completely
okay, because I'm like, was that fucked up for me to say?
Not at all.
These are uncharted waters for me.
This is the exact same thought that I had.
Gotcha, okay.
This fucking moment.
Uncharted waters.
So like... Then, like, so we have the guns, and it's like, I want to say that my uncle had, like, I want to say it was like a 45. And so that's a loud fucking gun.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So, like, I had the earplugs in, and we're just, like, sitting there, or not sitting, we're standing there, and, like, we're just shooting at boxes of tomatoes. And, like, you could see the rainforest, like, literally, like, right in front of us. It was, like, honestly one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen in my life.
Hell yeah.
And I had earplugs in, and, like, right before I pulled the trigger, the right earplug fell out, and it was just, like, boo. You know what I mean? And like to this day, like I still get like a little bit of ringing in my
your
ears.
right?
Yeah, on the right
so
side.
my left's fucked from a split. Same thing. It wasn't a gun, but it was a split second moment. I've always taken care of my ears.
Yeah,
always have.
I do.
I always have. I mean, my drum mentor taught me at a young age to do that. Mm-hmm. But like, dude, I had a moment where after that moment, my left ear's never been the same.
Yeah, it kind of sucks.
Sucks.
Because like I discovered that too. Because like I didn't realize it until like pretty recently, like when I started producing, which is I guess not that recent, like 10 years ago or whatever.
Yeah.
But like I just like I would wear headphones and always be quieter on the right than the left, and I was like, do I have these fucking things on the wrong way? And like I would switch them. I was like, nope, it's my ear. Got you.
Just so did your parents move here from the Philippines?
My mother did, yeah.
So you're first generation immigrant, huh? Was that what that would that be?
Well,
what that's called?
I was born in the U.S.
Got you.
I mean, I guess. With my mom's side of the family, I guess you could say so.
Yeah, so like if your mom moved here from Philippines and had you born, you'd be first generation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess so, yeah.
That's cool, man.
I never thought about it like that.
That's super cool, man.
Hell yeah, thanks.
That's super cool.
I mean, I would love it out there. I would love to fucking go back.
Really? Is it dope?
It is dope, but like, So like the current president of the
Try to
Philippines,
bring it
right?
a little closer to you. That's all good. Continue the story. It's a good story.
So the current president of the Philippines, this guy, right? Rodrigo Duterte, literally like the fucking Antichrist, pretty much. Like, so in the Philippines right now, it is legal as a common citizen. If you see somebody who's a suspected drug dealer or drug user, you could literally kill them on site without
Whoa.
any repercussion.
Whoa.
Yeah. Like
That's
he literally,
hardcore.
Like, he employs motorcycle death squads to fucking like find people who are selling or doing drugs.
Oh, bro.
And just like, it's fucked, dude.
And it's kind of funny because I'm fucked up for that.
No, I mean, it is
Because it's
kinda
like,
funny,
damn, my bitch wife might be selling drugs.
Yeah, I know, dead ass. You could literally just be like, yo, like, this guy over here, like, you could have beef with someone and be like, yo, we selling meth, like, squeal on him.
Some woman could be like, yo, my fucking cheating husband, I found Percocets in his bag.
Yeah, just like buy a bag, like fucking kill him, plant the fucking bag on him, no questions asked.
Seems like the best way to get out of a divorce. No questions asked. He was a drug dealer, man. I have proof.
Yeah.
Look at this weed.
Yeah, they probably got some shitty weed out there, though.
Really?
You know,
It's not legal?
I mean, apparently, like, no, it's far from legal, dude.
Okay.
They kill people out there for that shit.
Oh, they kill them for weed?
Yeah.
That's cool, man. Honestly, I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. I think they should kill people for weed.
Yeah.
I think that weed should be illegal, and I think we should lock up everyone for life who smokes or sells weed. And if
Yeah.
they even consider it, we should shoot them in the streets.
You should move to the Philippines.
Yeah, dude, I might fit in.
You do really well out there. They would love you.
Like, oh, I was just about to try to do an accent. I don't even know what they sound like, bro. I was about to sound just offensive. That's what I was just about to sound like. I don't even
I
know.
mean, honestly, dude, like, as a Filipino, I feel like I'm allowed to say this, but just think of the most primitive language that you could possibly think of.
What is the most I think caveman. I'm like, cave.
I mean,
we build.
One thing that my mom didn't do that I wish she did was teach me
How to
Tagalog,
Dougie?
which is
Oh, sorry,
that as
continue.
well. Like, teach me Tagalog, which is the language in the Philippines.
Cool.
But I only know curse words or like naughty words, right?
That's me with French. My stepdad French. I learned cuss words in French to cuss at my stepdad at a young age without my mom knowing. So,
But like, for example, like, dick is TT.
TT,
right?
that's hysterical.
You know what I mean?
I
That's
love
what I'm
that.
saying. Like, tits are DD.
Oh,
and
vagina's the
Kiki.
VV Kiki.
Kiki.
Oh,
You would think it's VV, but it's not.
Ooh, I like
So
how
it's
that's
just
so
like-
nice. You got to say it twice, bro.
Yeah. So it's just like,
I like that.
it's like very primitive in a way. But like, if you think about the history of the Philippines too, like, it's only been a country since like 1945.
Oh shit.
Yeah, like when the Americans
still trying to figure it out.
too, from the Japanese occupation. Yeah, they're still trying to get it figured out. You know?
When you say when America won?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When America
Yeah,
won.
hell yeah.
When they fucked the Japanese
When
up.
they fuck them Japs up, boy. I'm
Show them
kidding.
who's boss.
I'm kidding, bro. That's fun though. Yeah, man. So is it like a big religious place? Because like I did think like that was like a cross on you, man. Honestly, bro, I wish I had a little bit of Philippine in me, bro. I wish I had me a little tint. Like, because you know, I wish I had me a little tint, bro. I'm just white as fuck. It's hard being white as fuck these days, dude. If you ain't got, I ain't got no type of victim card, bro. I ain't got nothing in me. I'm fucking kind of straight. Like,
Well,
what do
at
I
least
do?
Cops won't fuck with you.
That's true.
You got that going on.
That's true. Until they start doing it because they're like, hey, bro, there's a group of black people right there. Let's go pick on the white dude to show them that we're with the times.
like an episode of South Park.
Yeah. Nah, man, I wish I had me a little tan in me, dude. I blame my ancestors for that, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what am I gonna do?
Fuck them.
I could go be transracial. That's a new thing.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Explain that to me. I want to know more about this.
Dude, so there was this guy or a gal who did surgery because he or she wanted to become Vietnamese.
Like on some Michael Jackson type shit?
Yeah, but like that story's a little weird.
Yeah.
That wasn't as big of a deal, I don't think.
I don't, but like,
Was
I don't
it?
know the whole story.
I don't either.
I might be fucking.
By the time I realized who Michael Jackson was, he was white.
Yeah.
I mean,
Dead ass.
but then I see him as a black man. I'm like, wow, he looks way better as a black guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a fucking beautiful man.
Yeah, he was. And then like when he was white, you're like, this just looks odd.
Yeah. It kind of just happened to him.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
I don't know. I don't know. I'm not gonna say. I might have heard, and this was probably them fucking with me because when I think about it out loud, it sounds like they were lying to me as a child that he just bleached himself.
I've heard that.
Okay, you've heard that too. Okay, word.
Well, like, I think what happened was, like, at least the way, I mean, I could totally be fucking this up and I have no fucking idea.
We might just sound completely ignorant.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's okay. But, you know,
yeah, it is
we,
what it is.
we're aware that we
We're
might
good
sound...
people, I
yeah,
swear.
we swear we are, and we're aware that we might sound ignorant right now. Yeah.
But, like, so I heard that he had, like, a skin condition, right?
Okay.
So, like, you know, like, I don't, like, forgive me, I don't know what the correct term for the condition is, but, like, you know when people get, like, spots on their body?
Yeah.
That are, like, different pigment of skin? You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
And then, like, I heard that, like, when that started happening to him, he just, like, went full into it.
Okay, well...
I don't know if that's true or not.
I don't know if it is either, dude. Actually, I have a good story about, like, that skin condition. So my buddy and his baby mama, she actually passed, so God rest her soul, man. But they had a kid, and they're both white. The kid came out black. And so she had told him that it was a that skin condition.
But it wasn't.
Oh no! It wasn't. I mean, at first he's gonna believe it because he's just trying to figure it out. But like the whole family was like, "That ain't no skin condition. Look at the hair." You know what I mean? And then after a while, but he still raises the kid like it's on. So you know, it's beautiful. It ended up being a beautiful story. But that's just the only experience I had with that skin condition, where it was like, she's like, "Oh, it's baby's yours. It's just skin conditioned."
Skin conditioned.
Yeah.
Did they do a DNA test?
No.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? Like, do you want to go that far with it? You know what I mean? Like, all right, let's spend some money on a DNA test. We can just, you know, be honest about it. Let's not lie about it. But, yeah, that's a fun story.
Yeah, I don't know what I would do in that situation.
Dude, I'd honestly celebrate. I'd be like, yeah. No responsibilities. Or you can be like, I've always wanted a black kid. You know, whichever way it goes.
Yeah.
You know, either way, or you'd be pretty upset about it.
Side of the family.
Yeah, or you just be upset about it or whatever. But you know, it worked out just fine, dude. I mean, me personally, I'd be like, dude, yes, I got out of it, because that's like that's right there is like your get out of jail free card.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's the moment right there. If you hang around for a little bit after.
Yeah, that's like as close to playing Monopoly as you could get.
Exactly, bro. It's like if you hang around for a couple months after that, then it gets a little dicey.
Like,
but
okay, now I'm obligated to an extent.
But you know, in the beginning, we're like, bro, later. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, we sound like some deadbeat dads, huh?
Oh, god damn it.
We're obviously just having fun, y'all.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, appreciate you having me on, dude.
Yeah, dude. I appreciate you being here, man.
Hell
It's
yeah.
good to be able to see you again, hang out.
Flying early so we can kick it.
Yeah.
Thanks for when you play your drum set.
Yeah,
That was
dude.
Very
fun, right?
Yeah.
God, it's so much fun, man. Today was such a struggle, and then I was just like, I think if I just get up and go play the drums, like I went to the gym and I was like in the gym just fucking half-assing, bro. I didn't want to do shit today. I was in the studio, I wrote like a sad beat. I'm like, am I depressed? You know what I mean? I was like, what is going on, man?
Yeah, I feel you. I mean, dude, honestly, like, so we were talking about metal earlier.
Yeah.
So, like, one thing that I realized, because I've always been, like, a huge metal dweeb. It's pretty much my entire life. And I've noticed that, like, whenever I get angry, right, I'm not the kind of person that's going to go and, like, punch a hole in the wall or, like, do anything like that.
You're just
like,
going to play with
like,
swords.
Dude, that, like, while I'm, like, listening to Slayer or,
nice.
like, some shit like that, you know? It's just, like, or, like, Ronnie James Dio.
Okay.
And then I'll just, like, all of a sudden, it's, like, whatever anger I felt, dude, it just, like, washes away.
Dude, sometimes, whenever I'm sad, I'll listen to like emo music, and I'm not sad anymore.
It makes
even
you feel better.
Even though the music's like sad as fuck.
Like, for the kind of music that I make, dude, like, I honestly, like, it's weird. Sometimes I feel out of the loop a little bit with, like, what's hot in bass music right now. Just because, like, I listen to, like, so much, like, you know, like, metal or, like, what you were saying, like, sad boy music or, like, lo-fi and, like, shit like that. So it's, like, when I actually, like, sit down to produce and, like, write the tunes that I'm writing, it just kind of, like, comes out of me because, like, I don't know where the inspiration is coming from because I haven't really been listening to
it's good to come
the
out.
genre that we're in.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like I just kind of feel like I don't know, like kind of like a lost puppy dog almost.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, I
Like,
totally feel that, man. I mean, I listen to electronic music, but not like majority of it. I feel like it's pretty even straight down the line. But I try not to listen to electronic music that will like inspire me to make music like that.
Yeah, but I feel like it's other genres that inspire me more than like actual bass music does.
Oh, dude, some of the things that inspire me actually aren't music. You know what I mean? That inspires me to make music. A lot of things that like comedy and helps my music. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Or like, you know, fishing helps my music. Like little things like that inspire me.
Yeah,
it's like that break.
Writing haikus, shit like that.
Yeah, 577 or 757 is what a haiku is.
Yeah,
I know what that is, boy. But yeah, yeah, it helps me too, man. I agree. Dude, I know, you know, thinking about it, I know what to. Dude, I got insomnia.
Me too.
And it's gotten worse.
Really?
It's gotten worse. I've had it since I was probably about 13.
Yeah.
And, you know, I've had routines and things that I can do to try to go to sleep at night. But, dude, in the last 2 weeks, it's just gotten so much worse. It's gotten worse to where it's like getting out of hand.
Let me ask you, so, like, what have you been doing to try to help you fall asleep?
Dude, so every night, if I can't sleep, I eat melatonin and masturbate. And that will usually do it.
Jerking off does help sometimes.
That is literally...
But, like, sometimes you feel more energized after jerking off.
Never.
What I mean? No?
Never. No. I'm always out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dude, you know what you should do? You should get some rain sounds in the background while you're trying to fall asleep, you know?
I've started listening to, like, lo-fi.
Yeah, I mean, it's like the same shit.
It helps. It helps a little.
It's actually, my girlfriend actually taught me this. It's like something in your brain. So it's like something you have to get used to. So it's like what we do when we're trying to go to sleep is we'll put like rain sounds on in the background, right? So now it's at the point where it's like if the rain sounds aren't there, a worse time trying to fall asleep. That's because my brain is conditioned to just like when I hear the rain sounds, it's like bedtime. My brain is like bedtime.
Oh, bro, I have a fan. I have like a little portable fan that I put in front of my door.
Yeah.
Because I don't have an air unit in my room, but I have one in here, so I'll have the air in here and the fan blowing into my room. And in the wintertime, when that fan ain't on, it's fucking me up.
Yeah, dude.
But I haven't had to not have that fan on yet because it hadn't gotten cold here yet.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, man, I totally get that, dude. But like, dude, in the last week, this past week, that's why today I fucking has been the shit, dude, because I did not sleep. Like, it's just like every night I'm not sleeping. But I have a good schedule. I'm up at 8 every morning, 7, 8, you know.
So like you go a whole night of not sleeping and wake up at 8?
Yeah, because I'm more productive in the mornings. And if, you know, if I wake up at noon or 11, I've wasted my day, I feel like, and it's just a waste of a day for me. But like like last night I was in bed at fucking 10 and I didn't actually fall asleep till like 3.
Yeah,
and it was
me all the time,
dude, it's been every night, bro, and I just don't know. So just the rain sounds help you?
The rain sounds definitely do help. I've been like, you know, like trying to take supplements to help me fall asleep, like 5-HTP and like reishi and like shit like that.
No, I'm definitely about to talk to my doctor about it because it's fucking up my it's fucking me up.
Well, like an actual doctor.
I don't want Ambien or nothing.
They're not gonna prescribe you like actual holistic medicine, you know.
That's what I'm scared about.
I didn't actually believe in for a while. I didn't really believe in holistic medicine for a while until I actually started taking it, and like it actually like I feel like it's one of those things where you have to like do it for a while before it actually works. You know what I mean? But like now I notice that it actually like helps.
Kind of like eating pussy. Cool.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. So yeah, no, I don't want to be like on Ambien or anything that's gonna like fuck me up. Like I saw a commercial yesterday. It's like a sleeping commercial. I'm like, oh wait, I'm gonna check this out. And it's like, and then it had like the don't use if blah 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 blah.
Yeah,
this might cause blah blah blah.
Cause brain damage.
Dude, it was like all these things, and I was like, and it went on for like a minute. I'm like, watching this commercial, I'm like, why do they even spend money on this commercial?
Meanwhile, it's like a dude playing catch with his dog.
Yeah, you know, he's sleeping with his wife. They're happy, dude. The dog's on the end of the bed, dude. The fucking, you know, there's an angel outside singing hallelujah. It's like, makes no sense, man.
Yeah. Gotta steer clear of that shit.
But cool. I was just, you know. Yeah, I'll get off the damn insomnia subject, dude. But, dude, in Philippine, are y'all like a religious bunch?
So the majority
have that you're like front. If you want to stay where you're at, you can just move the stand.
Like this?
Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, but you can move the stand. So you were like kind of talking in front of it. Have it like,
my fault.
No, you're good, bro. Like I want you comfortable, but I also want the mic to be in front of you.
I'm definitely comfortable. This chair is fucking lit.
Yeah, it's a good one now.
Yeah, but yeah. So like I want to say like 75% of the Philippines is Catholic.
Yeah.
And then the other percentage is I want to say Islam. You know?
Islam.
So, yeah.
Gotcha.
So it's like pretty it's a pretty religious country. Like I remember actually like going back to when I visited there. That was actually the second time that I visited there was when I was 15, but like when I was there, my mom took me to this church that was like the biggest church that they had in the village, yeah. And like I remember like being at the mass, and then there's literally like people like on their knees walking from the front all the way up to the altar, and this is a big ass fucking church, dude. Like no fucking joke. Like it would take you a while just to walk to the altar.
On your knees.
Alone, like,
on your knees.
On your fucking knees, yeah.
Yeah, that's beautiful,
So like, they
honestly.
take that, yeah, I mean, it's like, you know, the dedication is definitely respectable, you know what I mean?
That's why I like seeing like a like Muslim people, like, you know, they'll pray like multiple times in a day, or like it's like a thing that they like will sit down. It's like a time. It's almost like tea time, like in England or whatever, or wherever they do that.
Yeah.
Like
tradition.
Yeah, I respect the fuck out of that shit, man. I think it's honestly beautiful. I think I think that helps with a lot of things, in my opinion. It helps you keep grounded.
Yeah. Helps you build like a schedule, I feel like, and just like, I feel like it's just like discipline in general. You know what I mean? Like anything that can like provide you with that discipline, I feel like it's like, you know, like if you're like super religious, it's almost the same thing as like, you know, like being like a martial artist. You know what I mean?
No, that was something I was actually talking about that with Martin. He was saying like martial arts is like a religion. That's exactly what he had said. But, you know, I feel like at times, you know, especially nowadays, man, it's like, I even felt like this for a little bit too, but there's such a like a bad rap on religion these days, just from like, you know, it was a couple bad apples, you know, who fucking ruined it for like, you know, people just being themselves or believing in what they want to believe in. But I think, you know, whether you're religious or not, people listen. I don't give a shit. You know what I mean? Just be a good person. So whatever.
You're free to believe whatever you want. You know what I mean?
Dude.
Like,
yeah. But like being a Catholic dude, Brooklyn ain't that religious of a place. It's just full of sin, huh?
Dude, it's full of everything, dude. Like,
it is full of.
like
It's just
you think it's there.
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
what I mean, like I've seen some shit living there. For sure.
Dude, I've enjoyed being there. I've only been there a couple times. And every time I've been there, I've seen some shit. I'm like, this is a very interesting place.
Yeah, the subway alone, dude.
Dude, and I have I fucked up on a subway. This guy was singing some fucking, what was it? Elton John, singing an Elton John song. He had like a piano he was singing. And he got done singing, I clapped. Everyone else was dead silent. I was just like, oh, fuck. No. People were they just know, ignore him.
Yeah.
And then as soon as I clapped, he's like, that's who I fuck with. It was me. And I'm like, damn it.
Yeah. And then he probably asked you for $1 or something.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that happened, dude. It happened here one night, one day. That was the chair. I swear it didn't fart. This is the chair. But, nah, I promise you, bro. I was downtown New Orleans, and I was chilling at the park, having me a cold one. And this guy, homeless man, walks up to me, and he was like, hey, man, can I tell you a joke? And I was like, yeah. He's like, do you like dark jokes? And I was like, yeah, I love dark jokes. And so he told me the joke, and I'm like, you want to hear one even darker? So I gave him, my joke was a lot better, dude. It's fucked up. But I'll go ahead. No, I'm not going to say it on here, actually. That's better to not. But, you know, I'd say it like on stage, but maybe not in a place where they could clip it and then, you know, use it against me out of context.
Samples you and put in a tune.
Oh, yeah, they just clip it out of context, bro. But I gave him an even more fucked up joke, and he was like, that's good. He's good. Hey, man, you think I can get $1? I'm like, nah, bro, I ain't got nothing for it. And he goes, man, fuck you.
Yo, I fucking believe that shit, bro.
I'm like, bro, what are you talking about? We just both gave each other jokes. We're even.
Yeah. It's like you gotta work for that $1.
Yeah, I'm not paying you for your comedy. I gave you comedy too.
Bro, like after living in New York City, like I'm like, this might sound kind of fucked up, but like I am completely desensitized to homeless people now.
Bro, I'm so desensitized because I've been trying to. I've been back in Mississippi. A couple of them have tried to rob me multiple times.
Yeah.
So I literally. I'm hard around them. Like, I ain't got nothing for you, bro. I'm like, I ain't the guy. Like, I'm just dead ass. Just, I ain't got nothing for you, bro. I don't want to hear it. Save it for somebody else, man. I don't want to hear it.
Dude, when I was living in Brooklyn, there was this one dude that used to hang out by my subway stop. Every fucking day that I would get on the train, he would just exclaim, like, not even ask. He would just be like, change. And I'd be like, change what? You know what I mean? Like, can you like
change your lifestyle?
Tell me a joke or something, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, fucking, like, you can't just like exclaim things. And,
do
like,
a kickflip.
Like, it's like that scene in The Office where Michael's like, I declare bankruptcy. You know what I mean? Like, you can't just say that.
You can't just say. You got to do it. Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Nah, I feel that, man. That's a big problem. I heard a story about the homeless in Brooklyn. I don't know if or New York. I don't know if it's true, but I've gotten told this by people that Hawaii actually has a really big homeless problem because one time New York was giving a one-way ticket flight paid to Hawaii for their homeless people, but it was just a one-way.
I heard about that shit.
Yeah.
But like I heard about that, but it was like a bus to California.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty
Fucked up.
I mean, dude, you walk around the city, you see spikes on every fucking fire hydrant. You know what I mean? Just like it makes you impossible to sit anywhere.
Spikes? Oh, spikes.
Yeah.
Yeah, spikes. Yeah, that's an issue, man. But how do you fix it? Nobody knows.
I mean, yeah, it's kind
We
of
should just give them Hawaii. We should just give them an island. Like, hey, you want to be homeless?
Just give them the best place to possibly be.
Is it? I've never been.
I've never been either, but from the people that I know that have been there,
It's
like,
cool,
their favorite place.
but like, where are you gonna go?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm sure it's beautiful, but like, after that,
God forbid a volcano erupts.
or a big wave,
Yeah. It engulfs the entire
a
island.
fucking hurricane just fucking takes the bitch.
Dead ass.
That's what I'm saying, man. Maybe we should just put them all on an island. We'll call it homeless.
Yeah. Or they can go to the prison in Manila.
What is that?
So like in Manila, there's this prison where it's like, it became like a prison. Like it's like literally like in the center of the, like, so Manila is the capital of the Philippines.
Yeah.
And it's like, there's this prison that was built there during World War II. So originally this prison was built to house 2,500 prisoners. There's currently 40,000 prisoners.
Oh.
Yeah. And it's pretty fucked up. It's like if you, and like I remember watching this documentary about it, and like the dude was like, so like what are you in for? And he's like, oh, smoking a joint.
Damn.
You know, and like the
Damn.
dude got like 6 years. You know
Fuck
what I mean?
my ass.
And like
boy.
there's literally like they're so understaffed.
I mean, he
there.
should have got life, but that's another story.
But like they're so understaffed there that it's like there's like one guard for every 40 prisoners, right? So there's like 40 prisoners in one cell, literally like sleeping on top of each other.
Oh, wow.
You know what I mean?
That's a lot, man. So we got a prison here in Louisiana, and I hate that I can't remember the name because it's a real famous prison. This prison don't have gates.
Huh.
Like any walls or nothing like that, because it's in the middle of the fucking bayou.
Oh, so they would have to swim to escape?
Oh, you wouldn't. Like, you die.
Yeah, yeah.
There's the thing, like, the conditions are just fucked.
Yeah.
But they do have the rodeo. They have the rodeo every year where it's like, it's actually a cool ass prison. There's like a documentary on it. And I hate
Cool ass prison.
It's
huh?
a sick ass prison. Like, you know,
like some Pablo Escobar level prison shit.
and like, no, not like that, but like they take care of the inmates and they give them like things to focus on. So like one thing I think that's great that they should do, like, you know, I see some prisons that have like a gardening program, or they'll have like, you know, a cat or like, you know, a stray dog program or stuff like that, where it's like you got to care for these animals and stuff. Like it gives them something to do and something that can change like their characteristics or just, you know, mindset about life. So at this program in Louisiana, they have the rodeo and they got all the horses, like, you know, from the bulls and horses. So, you know, people who are involved with the rodeo, they have to care for the horses all year. They have to clean the stables. They have to have, you know, you have a job and you take pride in it. But then that's like, it's open to the public. So when the rodeo comes, it's like all the prisoners look towards this all year. And then like, you know, people go and watch them like just fucking try to stay on this horse or try to stay on this bull, man. It's fucking kick ass.
Is that like some good behavior shit? Like if you want to get in
Yes,
this
yeah.
program?
You can't be in it if you're on some fuckery for sure.
yeah.
But like, you know, I think it's cool because, you know, you learn about, you create a bond with an animal. You know, what does that do? It gives you a sense of responsibility. All right, I can't be fucking around. I might lose this thing I care about.
Right.
And then you know, what do I have to do? I have to clean up after. You take pride in that. You know, I just feel like in prison and stuff like that, you know, I feel like it'd be good to have something to just do. Like let's make this person, you know, whatever you're in prison for, maybe you did something bad, or maybe you're just wrong place, wrong time, or maybe you just made a mistake. You know, one thing I think is wrong with the prison systems these days is people aren't leaving better people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When they get out of prison, they're not better people.
Well, like, I feel like a lot of people who get in prison these days, like, obviously, depending on what they get in prison for, is like, they call it a correctional facility, but how much correction is actually going on?
That's exactly what I'm getting
You know what
at,
I mean?
man. So like that's why I like the prison in Louisiana. I like what they do because, you know, it does set some people straight. Like I watched the documentary on. I've talked to some people who've been to the rodeo and stuff, man. You know, it's something to look forward to. It kind of can change your whole lifestyle, whether it's that or anything, you know. But you know, that's a whole nother conversation of the fucking incarceration system. But like,
Yeah.
you know, but I definitely feel like, you know, they should be trying to help people leave there better people than when they got there.
Right.
You know
Well,
what I mean?
It's like people go in there and then they just get fucking abused.
Right. Well, I've also never been
And
to
it's
prison.
corrupt.
Yeah, I'm not, but I do watch a lot of Locked Up, so that's a fun show to watch. I like that show. I've seen every episode. But
I was a fan of Scared Straight back in the day.
Scared Straight, that's good, man. I don't know how staged it was though.
Yeah,
I don't even know how Locked Up. I don't even know how staged Locked Up is, if I'm being honest.
I don't know.
Like
if
I know.
I've seen Locked Up.
Oh, it's dope, but I just know if I was a thug, I wouldn't be telling a camera about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true.
Real G's move in silence like lasagna or
is
some
Locked
shit.
Up? Is that shit that's on Netflix?
It might be on Netflix.
'Cause, like that might be the same documentary that I was talking about with the Philippines.
It's got like multiple seasons.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
no, you're thinking of World's Wildest Prisons. I've
Yeah,
seen that. Then
that
I
shit
might
is
have seen
fucking
that episode because I've
crazy.
watched anything that has to do with like incarceration or I've watched a lot of Cops, Live PD, Locked Up. 30 Days In. I watch all that shit, man.
Yeah,
I enjoy it.
hell yeah.
I enjoy it. One thing I love about this episode, one thing I do like about having this podcast is like, there's not a whole lot of music talk on it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I like getting to know the artists and stuff
Right.
like that.
yeah.
So you and I haven't even really talked about music.
No, yeah.
Which is
But, like,
great.
I appreciate that because it's just like, we're just fucking dudes at the end of the day.
Chilling, boy.
You know?
We chilling. Cheers, baby.
Shout out PBR.
Shout out PBR, man. But we do have a bunch of people who did call about music, and
Cool.
so we'll let them ask the real questions here. Yeah, help yourself, Daddy.
Hi there. My name is Samwise, and I have a question.
All right, let me rewind it. I wanted it to come on the speakers. Let me turn that there down.
Hi there. My name is Samwise, and I have a question.
Hey, Sam.
My question for you is, have we solved the mind-body problem? If you're not familiar with mind-body problem, Rene Descartes stated that we haven't figured out if the brain produces consciousness. And so, if the brain does not produce consciousness, where does consciousness come from? What creates consciousness? Why are we conscious? What is consciousness? Anyways, if you don't want to answer that, tell me, do you think Mothman is hot? Thanks so much.
So that's a stupid fucking question. A lot of times I won't use those, but I thought about it, bro, and I was like, maybe this would be a good topic. What is consciousness? You know what I mean?
Consciousness to me is just being able to perceive thought in general. I feel like it's like a dolphin being able to like look in the mirror and recognize that it's itself.
Yeah, I think
You know what I mean?
thinking for yourself or
Yeah.
understanding what's going on, and I feel like we're not far from creating that in a fucking machine.
Yeah, no, we're definitely not. Like you see those machine dogs that people have now, like
Oh yeah.
Dynamics
Well,
and,
dude,
like,
we
all
just
that
figured
shit.
out quantum computing.
Really?
Oh my, yeah, we just figured it out not too long ago. We just figured out quantum computing, and so we're gonna be able to figure out algorithms and scientific questions that would take a normal computer 10 years to answer in like a minute. So it's like, we're actually about to have a big technological leap, dude. I like looking into shit like that. That
I
shit
do
kind of
too.
interests
It's
me.
more of like a late night topic, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, dude. Or, it's not something you wake up and start the day like, oh my God, we're going to take over, dude. You're not sitting there talking to your mom about damn AI.
No, I couldn't even bring that shit up to my mom. She'd be like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" Like, she wouldn't even be able to comprehend that shit. You know?
She's like, I'm still trying to understand dubstep, son. What are you doing to me?
Dead ass though. She hasn't been to any of my shows.
Man, that's going to be a crazy day whenever we fucking create a computer that's just like, yo, what's up, dude? Like, and it's like thinking, it's like, yo, man, I've been thinking today, man. I think maybe we should try this. It's like, yo, dude, all right. I don't know. You should be thinking, man.
Bro, I have been getting this ad on Instagram recently, and like I don't know how, but it's basically been this ad that's like, invest in this, and it's just basically like a robotic arm that can like flip fries for you at McDonald's and like put fries in a fryer, and I'm just like, how the fuck did I get this shit like in my fucking Instagram?
Dude, the suggestions and algorithm is kind of fucking weird.
Yeah.
Because I'll say things to my homie and then get on my phone and have an ad for it instantly. Or there's been times where I think about something.
Yeah.
That's something I will never
They listen to everything, dude.
Yeah, it's something I've never gonna ad for, but as soon as I get done thinking about it, I'm like, there's an ad. I'm like,
So I guess that's the answer right there. It's like already happening, right?
no, it's just it's just the algorithms knowing us better than we know ourselves at this point.
Yeah.
You know
I
what I
remember
mean?
when one of my old roommates bought a one wheel. You know what a one wheel is? So like when he bought that shit, like all he would talk about is like, riding that shit.
Yeah.
And like I literally had to block one wheel on Instagram because I would get nothing but one wheel ads just from like how much he was talking about it. I was like, I don't want a one wheel. I never want to fucking own a one wheel. And it's just like, please leave me alone. Like, you know what I mean?
Well, dude, what's another thing that's scary that affects us is I don't think these algorithms are built to support art.
No,
right?
Definitely not.
So it's going to be
I feel like
harder.
it's always directed towards marketing, right? And like
Yeah, it's
sell something.
well, not only that. So a lot of these new Facebook algorithms are literally set to, if you say something positive, it's not going to reach as much. But if you're talking about a certain group or negative things, like I was literally listening to a podcast today where they were talking about, like they have like straight studies where like in exact things where they're like talking about this one thing that's like positive, it has nothing to do with any social group or political things, and then they talked about negative stuff in other political groups where they're separated, and the algorithm kicked in to where that's what's getting pushed. I'm like, bro, this shit ain't built for us no mo.
Yeah, no, I feel like it never was.
It was just built. It wasn't just built for, I feel like it was, and if it wasn't for y'all, we wouldn't be able to do it. So thank y'all, everybody.
Shout out y'all.
I'm just saying it gets shout out y'all, man. Hell yeah. Hey, let me ask you this, man. What's been the biggest difference from moving from Brooklyn to the South in Atlanta? Atlanta's like, they it's a melting pot. So ain't like a whole lot of South there, but it's still South.
Yeah, it's pretty what's the right way to put it? It's like, it's like definitely like the safest place to be if you're like, not right-winged. You know what I mean? But like, I feel like the biggest change for me has just been like getting used to like, I have to drive a car again. Like I haven't like owned a car in 6 years.
Yeah.
And like now like I have to share my girlfriend's car. So like doing that, and it's just like I can't just like walk downstairs and get a sandwich anymore. You know what I mean? I have to like drive, and like it's funny because like sometimes like I feel like I thought that moving to the South would be less intense than it was living in New York, but I feel like I just got so accustomed to how things were in New York that like now that I moved down here, it's such a drastic change.
You need the intensity.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And
Yeah.
it's like, damn, dude, it's like no time to rest. Like
I feel that, bro. That's fucking me with women, bro. If you ain't throwing shit at the wall once a month, I'm not used to it. I'm like, what is this? You know what I mean? That shit's crazy, man.
Yeah.
Nah, I feel you, man. Sometimes you need that little bit of fucking just wildness or just that danger at any corner to kind of
Well,
keep make you feel alive.
That's part of our careers too, though, right? Is like, like what we do is like very unconventional, and it's just kind of like, the fact that like my mom can't even comprehend what I do is like proof of that, Like if I was like, yeah, I'm a drummer in a band, she'd be like, okay, but like, no, I like play electronic music in front of like people who don't know me, and it's just like, I'm just up there by myself. It's like she doesn't know what the fuck that means.
Yeah,
like, you know what I mean?
My dad's a farmer. He's redneck as the fuck. And he came to one of my shows, and he was fun. He was awesome. He's a fun cat. He's a really fun cat. But he was just like, son, I don't understand it, but it's cool as hell.
That's amazing, though.
Yeah. He's like, I don't fucking get it, son, but hell yeah. Like, basically, that's how he is. I'm just like, sick. Fucking yeah, man. But we got that. But yeah, man, fuck these algorithms, man.
What's up, guys? It's Ryan from Boise, Idaho.
What's up?
I know you both probably have a lot of memories of being on stage, but my question for you is what's your favorite memory of being in a crowd at a show or a festival? I hope you're both having a great day, and TVBOO, can't wait to shotgun with you in February. Peace.
Hell yeah, bro. See you then. I love that question.
Yeah.
Love that. What's your favorite memory of being in the crowd or at a festival? Do you know off the top of your head?
It might not be my favorite memory, but it's definitely a memorable moment.
I've got a lot of them, you know what I mean? So like I'm really having to pick and choose. It's a great question. I love that question. It makes me feel good.
So like one of my favorite moments, like being in a crowd, it wasn't even actually like at an electronic music show. It was actually at a metal show.
Nice.
So I saw Slayer, and they played in my hometown once, back in like, I was in high school, man. It was like, Slayer played all of Seasons of the Abyss, and then Megadeth did all of Rust in Peace, and then Exodus did all of Bonded by Blood. It was like a great fucking tour, right? And like Dave Lombardo, the original drummer from Slayer, he's not the drummer for Slayer anymore, but at the time that I saw him, like he was the one performing with them. This was like way before Jeff Hanneman passed away, who was like the lead guitarist in Slayer. And like I was such a fucking big fan. Like at the time, like I was subscribed to Drummer Magazine, and like I ripped out the picture or the ad of Dave Lombardo for like he was like sponsoring ProMark drumsticks, and I had like the poster, And I was like, at the end of the show when they throw the drumsticks in the crowd, I like held the fucking drumstick up, or not the drumstick, the poster, and I was like, yeah, like just like going in, and like I wanted to catch the drumstick so bad, I held that shit up, and he throws the drumstick literally right through my fucking poster, and homie behind me caught it. I was like, are you fucking serious right now? I was like, God damn it, dude.
That's awesome. I love that, dude. That's great. That's fucking awesome, man.
Yeah, I had to reflect on that for a while. Actually, there was another time too where I actually so are you familiar with Dio, Ronnie James Dio?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the week before he passed away, he played with Heaven and Hell, which is Black Sabbath without Ozzy, like in my hometown. And then like me and my homie snuck into the show. We didn't even have tickets. We snuck into the venue and then like snuck into the pit and got front row, and like we're in the pit, and like as like the show was ending, like Ronnie James Dio like walked across the whole crowd and was like giving everybody handshakes, and I like dapped him real
Sick.
quick. And I was just like, damn, dude, that was my hero back then, you know?
That's
like, that
sick,
was like
man.
I was 16 years old, man, and I was just like, fuck.
Dude, I got two stories. Like, there's so many that like just in the crowd moments that have stuck out, but there's two that are just hitting me, and both of them have the string cheese incident in it. You ever listen to String Cheese Incident?
Oh, yeah. I think they're amazing live, honestly.
Fuck, they're so good live, bro.
Yeah.
God, I love them.
I don't really fuck with jam like that. Not that I don't fuck with it, but like it's not something that I'll just like listen to.
No, it's not something I listen to, but I will
Yeah.
go to a jam show.
Yeah, I'll go to a string cheese show.
Yeah, I'll go to like, I listen to like, fuck, I really don't listen to jam music, but I will go to a jam show in a heartbeat. I love jam bands just because that's type of stuff I don't want to know the song to. I want to see the musicality. I want to see, it's the same with electronic music. I like going to shows and not knowing the songs. I feel like the only times I like knowing the songs is if I'm going to see like a rapper or like a singer. I like knowing those songs to sing along.
Right.
But like whenever it's like not musical, like not lyrical stuff, I'm better off not knowing because then I can just get my shit blown away.
Yeah.
But I remember I was at Wakarusa. It was me, my best friend Todd, and my friend Kayla, and we were dancing to String Cheese. And I just remember just having the time of my life and just remember telling them how much I loved them and everything. And just the music was so good. I was dancing my ass off. Then it was at Halloween. Then the next year I'm at String Cheese again with my buddy Butthog is what we call him. And I remember just dancing with him, just telling how much I loved him, man. I was just having the time of my life, not had a care in the world, man. So both had to do with string cheese. That's cool. It's interesting. I wouldn't have, that's just what comes to my mind at first glance,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool.
Howdy, Taboo, Tsimba. This is Niles from Connecticut.
Hey, Niles.
Just wanted to call in and see if you guys would be down to talk about your experiences moving cities. I know, Mark, you just moved to Atlanta, and Taboo, you've been talking about moving to Denver. So yeah, I just wanted to see if you guys could talk about the best and worst parts of moving, and maybe ways that you could integrate into new areas. Personally, myself, I'm an artist. I've lived in Connecticut for 26 years, and I feel like I really need a change. But I have a lot of anxieties about moving away from friends and all the connections I've made. I have fears that I won't be able to get gigs in new areas and things like that. So yeah, just kind of wanted to see your perspective from a couple people who have made a couple moves in their lives. So, yep, love the podcast, love both you guys, and hope you all have a good day.
Yeah, big up now.
Great question, man. I love it. Yeah, man, I get the anxiety of it.
Yeah,
I understand it. Like, I mean, even just from me, I wasn't that nervous moving from Mississippi to Louisiana. I wasn't that nervous moving here, if I'm being honest. I'm fucking scared moving to Denver, if I'm being completely
That's
honest.
how I felt moving to Atlanta too.
Yeah, I'm excited.
It's like exhilarating to an extent.
It's good because when I moved here, it lit a fire under my ass.
Mm-hmm.
I'm too comfortable right now, and I kind of want that fire lit under my ass again.
Yeah, that's how I
mean?
feel being in Atlanta right now.
It's got that fire lit under your ass.
And Niles from Connecticut, I'm also from Connecticut, so it's honestly, moving to New York City from Connecticut was probably the best decision I ever made in my adult life. Just because, I understand the fear of, being away from everything that you've built from where you're from. But at the same time, you can only grow so much in one place. I feel like human beings are not meant to stay in one place for their entire life, So it's let's say I stayed in Connecticut. I would have never made the connections that I made to New York right? And then I probably wouldn't have, like, from those New York connections, I made my Atlanta connections, and just like, you know, like, because like there's only so much room to grow, especially in a place like Connecticut, you know.
Yeah, I don't even know if I've ever been to Connecticut. I might have, dude. I just don't know a lot of things or geography or maps.
Well, Connecticut's big with like local stuff, right?
Yeah, that's cool.
But like, the thing is, like, well, like with New York City, for example, like when I moved there, like New York City is like, you know, it's a gateway to the rest of the world.
Okay, this might be a stupid question. Is Connecticut a state or a city?
It's just, let's say,
Do you not know? Or
it takes you 2 hours to drive across the entire
is it a
state.
state or city? It's a state?
I mean, New Haven is technically a city, which is...
But Connecticut's a state.
Connecticut is a state, yeah.
All right, dude. I sound so stupid asking that question. I should know, but I don't.
I mean, dude, it's like I said, it takes 2 hours to drive across the entire state.
That's
You know
cool,
what I mean?
bro. It fucking might take me 2 hours to just to get into Mardi Gras traffic. You know? But man, I will say moving to Louisiana was the best thing I ever did, man. Because, you know, I had reached my ceiling in Mississippi, and I wasn't even that good. Like, I was okay at what I was doing, but I was okay. I wasn't that good yet. But moving here made me get good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It made me really let that fire in my ass, man. It was more expensive. There's a lot of other people doing it who are better than me.
Mm-hmm.
All that stuff, man. But yeah, I think about it.
Yeah.
I think about it every day, man. Like I'm honestly, I'm moving to Denver.
Yeah.
It took me a minute to where I was saying, I'm thinking about moving to Denver. Yeah, I'm thinking about moving to Denver, but I'm moving to Denver.
Yeah.
It's
like you have to fucking manifest.
and it
that
took
shit,
me a
bro.
second to kind of just let it click
Yeah.
and say, you know what? I'm fucking moving to Denver.
Yeah.
And so I'm doing it. I'm thinking
There's no plan B. There's only plan A.
I'll be out there 2 or 3 years. Who knows where life's gonna take me, man?
Exactly.
Who knows where life's gonna take me? I've never been anywhere but the South. Terrified about that. I know I'm gonna be around a lot of white people, so that's gonna be a little. That's gonna be a lot of adjusting. I don't have that. I have. Luckily, my best friend moved to Denver
Cool.
like 2 months ago, so I have him, and we're gonna get a house together. But it's like, you know, on Sundays I go to my friend's house and we watch football. I'm going over to his house tonight. We're watching Thursday night football. It's like, dude, I'm gonna be so upset about like not having that. Like it's scary. It's I've never been further away. It's because even though I'm in New Orleans, I ain't that far from Jackson, Mississippi. Friends can drive here. I can drive to my family. We can go do that. But when I move to Denver, there ain't nobody who can drive to come help me if I need help.
Yeah,
So
that's how I feel about being in Atlanta right now. I mean, not to say like I do have a solid crew down in Atlanta that like, you know, all I have to do is call them up and they're
Cool.
there
You
for
got
me,
a
but it's
crew.
like-
Let me ask you this: do you have friends?
Yeah.
So I have a lot of homies. I don't have a lot of friends.
So
I miss having friends.
in that regards, what in your opinion, what's the difference between a homie and a friend?
Man, a friend is somebody that I could just call if I was in trouble and I needed their help, regardless of what it was. They'd be there for me.
Right.
A friend is somebody that I could just hit up, and it has nothing to do with work or anything. Hey, dude, let's get together. Let's just watch some. Let's go. What are you doing? Nothing. Cool. If I come kick it, yeah, come on.
Mm-hmm.
That's
That's a friend.
a friend.
Yeah.
And I have a few here, and I'm very fortunate for it. You know, like I've had homies become friends. Like Boogie T here was a homie for a while. Now I consider him a friend.
Lives down here?
Yeah, he lives 10 minutes down the street.
Cool.
Like 2 nights ago, he calls me. He's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Chilling." He's like, "I'm not doing anything." I'm like, "Come over, bro." And so he came over. We just hung out. It's like, you know, that's what's gonna be tough. But at the same time, if you're moving are you moving to get friends, or are you moving to get shit done?
Yeah.
Okay.
I would say to get shit done.
I'm moving to get shit done.
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing. I'm
So-
doing it for the podcast.
Right. Like when I moved to Atlanta from New York, I felt like, and like a lot of my peers had told me the same thing. It was like one of those situations where it's like, I've completely exhausted myself of everything that I could possibly obtain in this city.
Yeah.
And like if I stay here, it's just going to be stagnant.
Yeah.
There's no room for me to grow here anymore. So it's like, I look at like New York City, for example, as like a tool, right? Everybody has a purpose living there.
Yeah.
Like, you know, other than the people who were born there and like born and raised there, obviously it's different. But like the majority of people who live there are not from there.
No, yeah,
Right.
for sure.
So it's like everybody who moves there has a dream that they want to fulfill or like some goal that they want to achieve. And like that's how it was for me. And like I moved there, fucking dead ass broke. I was fucking broke the entire time I fucking lived there, man. You know?
Man, I've been broke until like the last year and a half. So like I've just been fucking poor my whole life. So that's why I'm like I ended up not being poor. I'm like, cool, I'm going to Denver.
Yeah, I mean that's definitely a good place to fucking go, man. I fucking love it out there.
I'm looking forward to it, man. I'm definitely hella nervous, but like I said, I talk about the friend aspect of it, but then at the same time, I have to remind myself I'm not moving there to make friends. Now, obviously,
Right.
I do want to make friends.
Yeah.
I want more friends.
Yeah, of course.
I'm lonely, bro. If I'm being
Feel ya.
honest, I'm a lonely guy.
Oh yeah, man. I'm right there with you.
No, you have an old lady.
I do have my woman.
Yeah, you'd have your
She's definitely
woman.
my rock for sure.
You have your woman, and I don't feel like I'm in a place right now where I could really commit to that. So I'm just lonely. And I'm okay with that. I live with it. But there's times where it hits me, and I'm like, fuck, bro, I wish I just had more friends to where I didn't feel lonely.
Yeah. It's weird because like when I was living in New York, I like all my friends were literally like a fucking 5-minute walk away.
Yeah, that's cool, man.
I could literally like, you know.
That's cool as shit.
It was fucking cool, man. And, like I like
It's like living in a neighborhood.
I didn't really realize what I had until I moved away.
Hey, man.
You know what I mean? And like now that I'm like down in Atlanta, it's like I have a lot of friends in Atlanta, like not just a crew, but like they are my friends.
That's what's
right?
up.
But it's like not as easy to just like, you know, knock on their door and be like, "What's good? I know you're in there."
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like
For sure. I got 3 friends here, which I'm grateful for.
we have 4 now because I'm here.
I know, but you ain't gonna be here, boy. You gonna be here tomorrow whenever I'm like, hey, bro, let's do some fishing. But I ain't gonna be here tomorrow either, so it's gonna be okay. I'll be in Denver tomorrow. I'll be in Denver
I'll be here
tomorrow.
You won't be here.
Yeah, that'd be fun, man. I like the question though. Great question. I like how we can just
Oh,
get
yeah.
into it like that, dude.
Shout out Niles. I know
Yeah,
that
dude.
kid. Good kid.
Yo, this is Alex WK. I want to know what y'all would put on top of your burgers when given the choice. Let me know.
I love that question, man. So I'm big into eating pussy. So if I can put pussy on a, I'm joking, nah, man, fucking around. Man, what you putting on that burger, man?
Man, I'm honestly like when it comes to burgers, I'm pretty plain.
I'm playing on burgers too, because it's the same with pizza, bro. You do too much shit on it, you kind of getting away
It's like
from
not
it.
even a fucking pizza anymore.
Yeah, I ain't afraid to put bacon on a burger.
No, bacon's fire on a burger.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I ain't afraid to put mushrooms on a burger, but I don't like bacon and mushrooms together. You got to go one or the other.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
I do fuck with the mushrooms on the burger.
yeah. I like a good cheese, man. American, obviously. A nice American cheese.
Yeah.
Onion.
Yep, gotta have that nice fresh sliced onion.
So sometimes I'll skip a tomato if I'm being honest. Sometimes
Yeah,
I
me
will.
too.
Sometimes I'll skip a
I'll go to
tomato.
Wendy's and be like, yo, let me get a fucking Baconator, skip the tomato.
They don't even put tomato on a baconator, so you're
Junior bacon.
Okay, there you go. I'm about to say they ain't even put it on a baconator.
Really?
No
I thought they
veggies
did.
on a baconator. It's just meat, mayo, cheese, and
I was
bacon,
thinking of the junior bacon. My
which is a genius burger.
fault. Yeah.
What else do I put on that bad boy?
mayo on
Lettuce.
that shit?
Yeah, mayo, ketchup.
I'm not big on the mustard on the burgers.
I'm not either, man.
Yeah.
I'm not either. But if you're feeling a little wild, you put some $1,000 on that bitch.
You know what I do fuck with that Five Guys does is the A1 steak sauce.
On a burger? I've had that before.
That shit is pretty banging.
It's pretty good,
But
man.
like, it's banging if you don't get that much veggies on it.
All right, so this is gonna sound gross, but I've had it. They got this burger spot back home called Mugshots. They got amazing burgers. The guy from Man vs. Food ended up on there on the show one time. But
Oh, shit.
yeah, it's a it's a good place.
What's his face?
Yeah, whatever his fucking name is. They got the peanut butter burger. It's like peanut butter on a
Yeah.
burger.
Did they put jelly on it too?
No, that'd be
Okay,
weird.
thank God.
Honestly, it sounds weird with just the peanut butter on it. But I had it. And I'm like, yeah, this is fucking kind of good.
Was it good though? Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it just peanut butter, bun, burger?
Yeah, when I had it, it was just that. And
Yeah.
it was pretty fucking good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. I kind of want to try that.
What else? What's the weirdest burger I had, man? I have deer. It's not even weird. Deer burgers.
Bison burger. Go
Yo,
to
you and I ate a damn bison burger, or was it
Yeah.
elk burger? Bison,
I think it was bison. Yeah.
dude. That night at the end of the night, I saw elk for the first time. That shit.
I remember.
That
We
shit
were in
was
the fucking
lit.
car.
I was kind of drunk.
Yo, I was fucking hammered. I drank that whole bottle of Henny that they gave me.
Bro, that's fun.
Hello, boys. This is
My favorite.
Dustin again, calling from up north here.
Hey, Dustin.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus.
Just was wondering, with the holiday season rolling around, what are you more excited for? Black Friday deals or that Thanksgiving dinner, hopefully with some family? And then let me add on top of that, hopefully you pick Thanksgiving, otherwise you're a bad person. And what is your favorite dish on a standard Thanksgiving buffet? Well, what do you like? What are you like, a cranberry? I don't know about cranberry. Are you like a stuffing kind of guy?
I
feel
like
like Mitch
cranberry, man.
probably into stuffing. I didn't know anything about that, man. Big fan of stuffing. Anyway, you guys are excellent. And find a little reason to smile today, boys. It's a good one. Love from Wisconsin, the regular old North.
You can't say the Great White North anymore. I love you, Dustin. Jesus Christ, man, love you. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'm not big on stuffing either, bro.
I fuck with stuffing.
I'm not big on the cranberries or the stuffing.
I like the cranberries and I do like the stuffing. Not gonna
Cool,
lie.
man.
I can't say it's my favorite dish though.
What's your favorite on there? If you had to pick one.
Turkey.
The turkey?
Dude, I
Bro.
gotta have that drumstick, dude. I'll fucking hammer at that shit. Bro.
God, you want? I like ham more than turkey, but I still love the
Yeah?
turkey. But the ham, you know
There's
what my
something
favorite?
so satisfying about like holding the fucking
Ooh,
drumstick.
yeah, you feel like a man. You do feel like a
It's
man,
like a
dude.
primitive instinct.
I
you
went
know
to a
what I mean?
damn like a medieval fucking Tom's place one time. Fucking got that leg,
Like Six
boy.
Flags?
Oh yeah. Dude, if I'm being honest, bro, and you can have this any time of year, them buttered rolls, boy.
Butter rolls are good.
Ooh.
Hell yeah.
That's bro. I don't fuck around. On the butter rolls, boy, I'll open it up. I'll put the ham and turkey on that bitch. I'll put the mashed potatoes and the gravy and sprinkle some corn on that bitch.
Hell yeah.
That's
Dude,
how I
a
eat it,
leftover sandwich right there.
bro. That's literally that's what I'm having for Thanksgiving, man. That's just
So
so.
you'll take everything off the plate and just make a sandwich.
Dude, it's so good.
Hell
Man,
yeah.
it's so good. I'm so excited for Thanksgiving,
Yo,
man.
dead ass same.
Thanksgiving's my favorite holiday.
Yeah, I mean, it's sustenance. You know?
I don't even know what that means, but like it's just like I go see family. I go see my dad. I only see him a couple times a year. I love my dad. I go on a hunting trip every Thanksgiving. We go hunt, and then also Stuff Me comes out. So Stuff Me Volume 3 out this Thanksgiving. I mean, this is airing after Thanksgiving. So
Yeah.
this is going to be up the week after Thanksgiving. Because next Thursday is Thanksgiving.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to put an episode on Thanksgiving.
No, yeah. No.
Man, I fucking love me. What's your favorite holiday?
My favorite holiday, honestly, like, I just love December in general, just because my birthday is in December.
Okay.
So it's like immediately after my birthday, it's Christmas. So it's just like, I just feel like it's my month.
I feel
You know what I
that.
mean? Like, people were just like showering me.
My birthday's in November, but I don't think it kind of relates to me loving Thanksgiving. I think I just
People don't really give gifts on Thanksgiving.
no. You give the gift of communion. You give the gift of
That's
love.
true.
You give the
That's
gift
true.
of being with each other. I
Full
don't.
belly.
Honestly, I mean, dude,
food is the best gift you can possibly give.
it is, man. And like I said, I just enjoy hanging out with my dad.
That's what's up, man.
I enjoy him. I don't see him a lot, so I enjoy being around him.
Hell yeah.
And I get to see my stepbrother this
Where you
year.
going for Thanksgiving?
Arkansas. He lives out there, and
That's where you're from originally, yeah?
I'm from Mississippi. My dad lives out
Oh.
there in Arkansas now, Eureka
Okay.
Springs. Ain't too far from Fayetteville. Shout out everybody from Fayetteville. I know Tyler's listening to this, so shout out Tyler, bro. I appreciate you, man. Yeah.
Hey, yo, boys, it's
Cool.
Little Trust Fund out here calling from Chicago or some shit. And,
I usually don't use the same people twice, but I love him.
I was just wondering, do you guys have like different sets? Or how would you describe the difference in a set that you would have, whether you're playing like support or second support on like a big tour, or if you're more like, it's your own headlining show, like you're the headliner? Just was curious about what your guys' opinion was, or how you might differ your performance, depending on what spot you're playing. And then how does that compare to a festival? Just was curious. Anyway, check out the new EP dropping, Little Trust Fund. Check it out on SoundCloud, Spotify. The word.
Little Trust
Peace
Fund,
out,
bro. You-
love and
listen to this,
cheese.
man.
Wait, you ain't ever heard of Lil Trust Fund, the rapper?
I have not.
Oh, bro, you gotta
you
get on.
gotta put
You
me
gotta
on,
get on some
man.
Lil
Put
Trust
me
Fund,
on.
boy.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, man. All right, you go ahead. What's up about the sets, man?
So, like, as in regards to, like, as far as, like, opening up or, like, opening for other artists or anything, like, when I first started doing this shit, I am a firm believer in, like, I'm just going to do me. And the reason I got booked was because I've been doing me, right? So it's like, if I happen to go harder than the headliner, that's not my
He's
fault.
not talking about that. He's talking about like planning stuff. Like, is it free balled or is it like a planned thing?
So, like, I perform on Ableton, so it's like I do plan the majority of
You have
what
to
I
with an
play.
Ableton set, yeah.
Yeah. So it's like with Ableton, it's like if you set it up properly, it's almost impossible to fail. And like in my mind, I'm like such a perfectionist to the point where it's like I like need every transition to be perfect. Otherwise, I will beat myself up for it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So it's like you know, I'm not playing pre-recorded sets, but like I know what I'm going to play, and like that's regardless of what the crowd's going to be like. But like at the same time, the majority of my sets are original music,
Yeah.
right? So it's like if I'm playing original music, that's what I got booked for. So it doesn't really matter how I play it or like the order I play it in. You know what I mean? Because I'm just being myself. You know what I mean?
I've heard that. I feel that, man. I plan out all my festival sets. I plan out festival sets or like a big show. Like tomorrow I only have 40 minutes tomorrow at Mission Ballroom, but it's going to be like 4,000 people. So I'm going to have a planned set. You know what I mean? I want to be able to do that. But like for shows, I feel the crowd. Now I have like, if I do something in the night, like I know some songs that will go together. So I have like a 4-song mix that I know work.
Yeah.
I might play that out in different cities.
Okay, yeah.
For a while, but if I know I'm in one city and I'm in a city not far from it and people are traveling, I'm not going to do the same thing.
Play the same
yeah. So like I will do like, you know, I'll have like some songs I'm like, that's a fire 4-song mix. I'm going to do that.
Yeah.
You know, I know it works.
Like, you know what works.
I know it works. You know what I mean?
Like a good transition is a good transition.
Yeah, but also like if you hear an artist play the same stuff at times, maybe that's just their song.
Yeah.
I had a guy one time who came and saw me in different cities. And he's like, you play the same set? I'm like, no, I didn't.
No.
You just heard
some of the same
you heard some of the same songs.
Yeah.
Because they were my songs.
Right. Yeah.
Not the same thing.
Not the same set at all.
So, yeah, that's a good question, man. I like that. Last one.
Top of the morning, TVBOO. This is Ron. I'm from Colorado. I'm actually driving right now. I'm on my way to Denver from Grand Junction, which is where I go to school.
Hell yeah.
I'm going to your set with Liquid Stranger tomorrow.
Nice.
I saw her on the lineup, decided I had to go. I'm going to meet a couple friends out there, and we're going to see what's up. But anyways, I had a question for the both of you. So if you were to headline a show anywhere you wanted, who would open for you? So where would it be, and who would it be? Anyways, I love the podcast. I'm excited for your album. Can't wait to see a Taboo set live. I've been dying to. And I finally get to see you tomorrow. So can't wait. Respectfully, fuck you, Daddy, and I can't wait to see you tomorrow. Love you, bye.
Yeah, bro. See you tomorrow, and then you hear this, dude. We're talking to the future right now because this episode comes out after that show.
Crazy.
Wild. Yeah, where would you throw a show, and who would you have open for you if you could pick it?
Okay, so I am actually in the works of like trying to like get like a headlining tour started. And so like some big some artists that have been in my radar recently that I've been like trying to play shows with are artists like, you know, Whom. He goes by Jeff O. He's from San Francisco. Shout out him. He's fucking dope. I would love to have him play shows with me. And then also Dice Man, Wade, like, you know, put on Brooklyn for years. Started Dub Day New York City. You know, good friend of mine. I would love to play with him, have him open up for me. And yeah, I mean, as far as where I'd want to hold the event, like, I feel like going back to New York and doing like a show there would be pretty like momentous. I feel like just because like with Dub Day especially and with Wade, like before I moved to Atlanta, I talked to Wade and I was like, "Yo, I want to play one last set in Brooklyn before I move," just because like, you know, y'all are my family.
Yeah, you gotta holler, you know,
what
fucking
I mean?
blaze out.
And like they didn't even have a Dub Day schedule that month. They usually only do them like twice a month. And then like I want to say that like they made an exception for me, and he was like, "Yo, you're leaving. Let's fucking run it. Pick the whole lineup. Like fucking like
That's sick.
We'll fucking do it." And then just like I literally like I played that last Dub Day in New York City, and then I literally moved the next day, like that morning.
That's killer, man. That sounds like a hard morning.
It was.
All right, so if I could do it, I would do it at Republic NOLA. That place is a fucking home to me. You're playing there tomorrow. Mm-hmm. My lineup would be me, Jansen, DMVU, S-Fam, Comas. That would be my lineup.
Hell yeah.
Be all my fucking brothers and homies, and I would be okay with dying after that show or on stage. Either or, they can. I would literally be okay with just dying in front of everybody,
Right.
and everyone can live at peace knowing that I went out happy.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
What's up, dude?
Yeah.
And like in that respect, like there's a lot of artists that I would like to mention
Right.
that to open up for me, but like I don't want to like be like, oh, like they should open up for me just because like, I feel like they deserve like the bigger stage.
I feel you. No,
You know what I mean?
that was something I kind of took in mind, but then I just started thinking about my friends. I was thinking about my heroes, right? So for thinking about my heroes, a special appearance, special appearance by Grizz.
Yeah.
He just walks in and says, "Hey, TVBOO, Mitch, what's good? Can I just come hang out on stage, bro?" I'm like, "Yeah, dude, you can just hang out, bro."
Bro, that's how it was when I.
R.L. Grimes just in the green room, just fucking, just drinking Pabst Blue Ribbon,
just waiting to suck you off backstage.
Yeah, dude. Either or just wanting to shake my hand. Either or, I'll be okay with. Yeah. I'm not gonna discriminate.
Yeah.
But so like if that's just a dream, like I said, if I died right there, I would hope people wouldn't be upset. They'd know that, hey, what else did he have to live for? That's fun, man. Oh yeah, that was the last one, dude.
Word.
Great stuff, dude. Well, fucking, this was a fun episode.
Hell yeah, man. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, thank you for being on. What's next for Tsimba, dude? What you got coming up?
So I'm playing that show in here tomorrow with Blunts and Blondes. It's gonna be fucking dope. Django's gonna be there.
Yep.
Excited to see him.
Sick lineup too,
boy. Yeah.
Good lineup.
And then next weekend I'm playing in Fort Lauderdale, headlining show. It's gonna be pretty fun. Never been there, so that's gonna be dope.
That's cool.
Planning on releasing an EP this winter, either December or January. Still trying to figure that out, but yeah, I'm really stoked for that.
Hell yeah.
And I got a bunch of music that I've been writing right now with a bunch of collabs with some people that I haven't like dreamed to collab with for a while. So can't really like speak on it yet. But,
why not, dude? What the fuck? No, I got for you. You're good. Tell me, dude. I'm joking. No, man. That's awesome, man. I'm looking forward to seeing what you do. I'm a big fan of your music. Big fan of you as a person. So, I can't wait to see what you do. And, I know our paths are going to cross more. And thank you for being here, man. I really appreciate it. And I appreciate everybody who listened to this week's episode of Talks with TVBOO. I will see y'all next week. Actually, I'm so confused with the time right now because this is going to be in 2 weeks. I'll see y'all. Peace.